The NHL playoffs are where legacies are made and sometimes hated, but not all villains are truly despised. In fact, some of the most booed players are secretly admired for how they rise when the stakes are at their highest. This is the top 10 most hated 2025 playoff players that many hockey fans secretly respect. Here we go. Number 10, Brent. Few players stir up more chaos on the blue line than Burns. His wild man look and unpredictable style make him an instant target for opposing fans, but also a thrill to watch. So far during these 2025 playoffs, Burns has been a big presence for the Hurricanes with his big hits, relentless chirping, and racking up key assists. While rivals may roll their eyes at his antics, even they admit that Burns is a game changer with a lot of energy and a big personality. Love him or hate him, Burns is hockey theater. Rough, loud, gritty, and impossible to ignore. Number 9, Corey Perry. Playoff royalty and a top-tier irritant, Perry, known as the Worm, has annoyed fans everywhere with his elbows, chirps, and clutch goals. He's appeared in 4 Stanley Cup Finals with 4 different teams, the Stars, the Habs, the Lightning, and now the Oilers. And he's still producing in his late 30s. People boo Perry, but they also know that he's built for the playoffs. Tough, clutch, gritty, and very noticeable. Love him or hate him, he always finds a way to be relevant. Number 8, Reaves. A player who brings old school violence to modern playoff hockey, he's the type of player who gets under opponent's skin with a hit, a fight, or a nasty stare down. From St. Louis to Minnesota to New York to Vegas to Toronto, Reaves has changed momentum in series without even touching the puck. Some say he's just a goon, but fans respect the fear factor he brings and the loyalty he shows to teammates. He's hated by opponents, but never by his own locker room. Number 7, Matthew Tkachuk, a wrecking ball who lives rent-free in every fan base he's ever played against. From Calgary to Florida, Tkachuk has scored huge goals while on the cusp of dirty. In 2023, he led the Panthers to the Stanley Cup Final as one of the most dominant and noticeable forwards of that postseason, then winning the whole thing the following season. Sure, he's the king of scrums and chirps, but he walks the walk every night. Tkachuk is the type of player you hate to play against, but love to have on your side. Number 6, Brad Marchand. The most shocking news at this year's trade deadline, Marchand is the NHL's most famous pest, and also one of its most consistent playoff players. He's licked people, he's slew-footed stars, but he is a point-per-game playoff guy. His 2011 Stanley Cup run with the Bruins versus the Vancouver Canucks and his chemistry with Bergeron made him a villain, but a respected one. Marchand plays on the edge, getting under opponent's skin, but his skill is undeniable. Sure, he has haters, but he is never irrelevant. Number 5, Max Domi. Son of Ty Domi, Max has his dad's fire and just enough offense to stay dangerous. He's known for hitting hard, bad blood, and the occasional clutch moment, like his key role in Dallas's 2023 playoff run. Domi walks the line on agitator and playmaker. He can be a pest, but every once in a while he silences the crowd with a goal. Not the most talented, but definitely one of the most chaotic. Number 4, Brendan Gallagher. His playoff energy is pure rage in a small package. He constantly battles in front of the net, draws penalties, and stirs it up with everyone. Despite injuries, he helped lead Montreal to the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals and plays every shift like it's Game 7. Fans hate how annoying he can be, but respect how hard he works. He's a classic playoff villain who irritates his opposition, but his teammates love him. Number 3, Evander Kane. His off-ice controversies are well known, but on the ice he's a dangerous playoff scorer. Since joining the Oilers, he's been a top-line threat and makes a big difference in big games. In 2022, he led all playoff scorers in goals. He plays with an edge that enrages opponents, but when it counts, he gets it done. Kane is divisive but deadly and made for the playoffs. Number 2, Brady Tkachuk. How can we mention Matthew Tkachuk and not his brother Brady? Known for his gritty style and relentless behavior, he's the type of player you boo if you play against, but cheer if he's on your team. During these 2025 playoffs, Brady managed to draw key penalties, agitate star players, and still managed to bury clutch goals for Ottawa. His style is old school edge with real scoring talent, which makes him the perfect love-to-hate agitator. Tkachuk's playoff presence is pure chaos, but he is a leader and fans would die to have him in their locker room. Number 1, Tom Wilson. The modern NHL's enforcer-scorer hybrid, known for his controversial hits and suspension, Wilson has scored massive playoff goals for the Capitals. He was a key factor in Washington's 2018 Cup run, contributing with physicality and points production. Opposing fans call him dirty, Caps fans call him essential. Wilson is the villain to his opponents, but loved by his teammates.